Our 180-foot tower is located 2 miles south of
the stream broke for a second there.
On Holly Summit, with coordinates.
Welcome to tonight's GMRS Net live stream.
77
Got
degrees,
some
12 minutes.
shout outs to go to as they do the check-in here.
And is 1,505 feet above mean sea level. The receive antenna is at the top of the tower and monitors 467.625 megahertz. Transmitting antenna is mounted at 140.
Somebody's watching.
Operates at 462.
You're welcome.
0.625 megahertz.
Gotta remember to turn down the volume.
Checked in with
I just did that.
Weeks, I will announce your call sign. When you respond, please include your name and location. I'll call for new, late, or missed stations after I've completed the list.
I see Tish on the side.
Yeah, she's standing here.
Part of her like peach colored. Oh, there it is. It's like an orangey peach colored shirt.
Yeah.
WRFL
That's why I
218.
didn't do it, because it's hard to get in.
WRFL 218, Unit 1.
Headless.
Nope. Her face is. There she is.
We
Nope,
need to
no,
make
she's
you a
gone.
green screen. Don't you have some like green fabric you could put behind you?
Hey, Doug and Sandy, thank you. Thanks for checking in.
Oh, speaking of that, I need to shut mine
WRFL
off.
218.
I just
Gotta
need
get the right microphone ready.
F218, Mike, New York, no traffic.
You know, Josh, if you stuck a green screen on in the background, I can manipulate it from this side.
226.
probably.
Yeah, no, I can do that. Like any of you guys, if you put a green screen on the background, I can put whatever we want up on there.
F274.
We could do some fancy stuff.
So Josh could be behind everybody.
Yeah, yeah, we could. We could
288.
do that.
That's all right. We're good.
T288.
Everyone needs a little Josh on their screen, you know.
Thank you, Chris. WREK 307.
307, Unit 1, Brian Ann.
Unit 2, Amanda Ann.
Unit 3, Colton Ann. Unit 4, Dylan Ann. Unit 5, Rihanna.
From Mount Holly Springs.
Five. That's how many they have. Remember that. We bring those to the group up all the time.
There'll be a test on Friday.
310.
So yeah, well, apparently we have some other people watching we become aware of. Want to give a shout out to the
Unit 1, Josh
Unit 2, Tish.
from Shippensburg.
I believe the pastor's name is Mike. Is that correct?
WREX 343.
Mike or Matt.
Ooh, was it Josh?
What?
The pastor, was he Mike or Matt?
Matt.
360.
Yeah. Apparently he's watching our live stream, which I do appreciate. It goes to one of the local churches down here in our neighborhood.
NC 362.
If you guys are watching, thank you.
XX 403.
Sorry, I was trying to come up with a better kick line, and I failed miserably.
Lyra, you receiving tonight?
NY 430.
It's actually coming in really well tonight.
Can you
How
hear
about
it
you,
yet, Rob?
Jim? No, I can't hear it.
Really? I can hear it.
No, I'm not getting anything.
Like it's not like worth much, but yeah.
450, Patton, West York, no traffic.
I tried hitting it earlier and I couldn't even break the squat.
Thanks for checking in.
But
I think
yeah.
I need to get my antenna higher.
M 512.
What's that?
I need to get my antenna higher.
Yeah.
ROE 521.
Are you got
ROE 521,
what
no
do I
traffic.
got over here? Do you got 5.2 simplex by chance?
Thank you, Larry.
Who,
Thanks
me?
for checking in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it done.
Or I'm sorry. How about 446,000?
QAD 551.
Everybody on the net there tonight. WQED 551, Steve from Redline.
Steve,
3 ICU.
WRKL 556.
WRKL 556, Leroy and St. Thomas. No traffic.
Did you get that?
Hey, I heard that.
Me
Which
too.
one?
Oh, I got something messed up here.
Thanks for checking in. WRCH 578.
3 ICU.
That's really weird.
I tried
hearing it in your
putting.
ear at the
Oh, I
same
was
time
playing
you're
with.
talking.
Fairfield.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Mike.
I was playing with digital and it still has a DTCS up, and I don't know how to get rid of it. Do you know, Leroy?
JA 597.
Yeah, it's either menu or F2.
RND
Nope, that's not
623.
it.
Mike and Hannaford.
F3. Go to tone and remove
Hey,
DB.
Mike, I see you down here on the list. Mike in Emmitsburg, WRFT-732.
I did some cleansing on the radio. See if that will take care of my audio.
WRAM 626.
RAM 626, Steve from Mechanicsburg.
You already
There
have
it
that
is.
programmed in there, Rob. It's
Thank
channel
you,
2.
Steve. Sorry
I'm
to
on the other side.
conversation back
Yeah,
there.
70 centimeter
Happy hour.
call is what he's looking for.
WRCB 627.
WRCD.
Oh, yeah.
Dave, Laurel Lake. Good evening, everybody.
All right, Jim, try it again.
Hello, Dave. Thanks.
KB3 ICU.
WRAC
You broke my squelch. I could hear you, but you did not push my meter at all.
RAC 649, Bob and Enola, and
Was that you, Josh?
Who was that?
Somebody keeps that up.
That was me.
It wasn't me. I was switching my radio over.
Thank you,
I
Bob.
was trying to enter on the mic, and I hit the side.
658.
If I key my mic right now, everything we're hearing coming through Zoom is going to go through over the air.
58, Andrew, Rhode Island, no traffic.
You still on, Jim?
Yeah. I suck at
Thank you, Glenn.
440.
Thanks for checking in.
I hate this band.
WRFH
Try it again.
661.
KB3 ICU.
Not even breaking my squelch.
Yeah.
Nothing here.
WQYW 673.
Yes, this is WQYW 673, John in Parksburg, Chester County. Good evening, everyone.
And a good evening to you, John. Thank you.
You're going to try to call him, Rob?
WRNY 683.
What band were you just trying to work, Jim?
RMS
70 centimeter call.
712.
446.000. Jim, I can hear Rob crystal clear, but I can't hear you.
That antenna's got to come down.
Bobby in Mechanicsburg. Good evening.
I'd changed the
Good
frequency
evening,
on mine,
Robbie.
so I don't know if I heard
Thank
Rob
you.
or not.
WRER 765.
Probably.
WRER
That was
765, Mike and Carlisle. Good evening.
Good evening, Mike.
I like that. Josh is like,
WRNX 769.
KB3
Not it.
ICU.
Not
There
even
you
a
go,
blip
Jim.
on the.
Yeah. That would do
Oh,
it.
you know why?
800.
You don't have the right
KB3 ICU.
antenna hooked up, do you?
I bet I'll hear it now.
800, mention West York, East and all, and
ICU.
Yep, there you are.
Yeah. So,
Works
how,
better when I flip the coax
Mitch,
switch
thank
to go
you.
from the
Thanks for
repeater
checking
back
in.
over to the 991.
that would work.
WRNA 864.
how many S units did you have on me?
None. You're breaking the squelch. That's it.
Wow.
QWE 866.
KB3 ICU.
WQWE 866. Good evening, John.
Try that again.
Good evening, Curly. Thanks. WRMI 867.
KB3 RTO, KB3 ICU.
I got both of you.
Giving me a 6 out here. You are
Yeah, you're just breaking the squelch on me.
I'm Rob's or Leroy. You're bounced between a 1 and a 2 for me.
FT-936, Chris in East Berlin. Good evening, John. No traffic.
I don't understand how 440
Good evening,
propagates.
Chris.
Like,
Thanks.
I can go down to 2 meters and I'm all over everyone. Like,
WRDJ
I
976.
totally radiate all over everyone. Like not even trying. And 440, I can barely make it out to the end of the street. But somehow these repeaters can hear us.
WRFR 982.
F1 and F2 when they merge.
What was that call sign?
I couldn't hear it.
It's like WRFR or WRMR.
RNV
WRMR 424.
That was pretty close
Yeah,
to
I have an
mine.
RFR.
The numbers go in order. Jim would have been a lot earlier.
RNW.
Is that what it goes by, the numbers?
Yeah.
Duh.
I wasn't aware of that. I
Well,
apologize.
yeah.
Oh, that completes my
Hey,
list.
you know what? You can go
For any new
and buy an antenna
or
tuner.
missed station,
I can put one together.
that would like to check in. Please
just
check in.
can't-
Well, was
now.
your time
Oh,
worth
put it
20
together.
bucks?
Absolutely. Because you know what I did with that 20 bucks? I went and
Bought
bought a
pizza.
$30 antenna. That's what I did with that 20 bucks.
With a 51-inch cable. Or, I mean,
No, I got the mobile antenna for the car now, so that's situated. This one actually has a water seal in it, so it's not going to leak too much.
Larry,
What
what's
antenna did you get for the car?
again,
The
we're referring to?
It's a Tram. I don't know. It's a Tram dual bander. It was set for amateur only, but it was just slightly out for GMRS.
Hey, thank you.
I
Thank
did
you,
some
Larry.
reworking and trimming and actually got it tuned in.
Oh, really?
Okay,
Fun
any
fact.
other new, late, or missed stations?
If you ever have to tune one
would
of
like to
these,
check in, please do so
from the
now.
base to the coil is 440. So, no, this is a tri-bander. Don't ask me how the
Okay,
heck this one
Jamie.
works.
Let's see.
Did you have to shorten it?
Yeah. Oh, I took about probably
RJX478.
3/4 of an inch off of it.
Jamie.
And I got it to where it's at the very bottom of the 2 meter band. I'm at like a 1.8,
Hey,
1.9.
Back
But
on
then
the
at the upper
action.
half, I'm at like
then.
almost a 1 to
Anybody
1.
else? Any other
So,
new, late, or missed stations?
yeah,
that would like to
it's
check
got a
in?
There you
big
go, Jim.
slant.
Try.
Go for it.
Yeah, I'm going to try it. I won't make it.
Late, new, or missed. That's you, man.
WRMR 424. No, I did not make it.
WRH620, Farman Mechanics Club.
I didn't even make Shippensburg. What makes you think I'm going to make Mount Holly?
You made it here.
I got the
Just broke my
620.
squelch.
Yeah.
So you repeat your call letters and.
I guess maybe 440
name,
propagates
I believe it was
more
Mechanicsburg
upward than
for your
anything.
location.
Well, I know that the wavelength for 440's closer and taller.
Are we now gonna, reveal the fact that we've been pulling the wool over Jim's eyes all this time? We put a 20 dB pad in his antenna wire.
You mean a thumbtack?
Yeah. Now thumbtacks show up with a bad SWR. A pad, it's the SWR is 1.1 to 1.
WROH620. Well, thank you. Thanks for.
And now
being
I'm climbing up there taking that antenna apart that I got from Josh.
Any other stations, new, late, or missed, that would like
I got
to
a
check
feeling
in?
he just gave me a
Do so.
plastic tube
That's right.
with an SC239.
There's no connection there at all.
It works. I'm telling
Goes
you.
into a resistor.
There's like a whole coil and everything goes up inside down. There's just a coat hanger that's unbent out straight. Clipped off at the end. It still has the curlicue in the center from where you untwist
Trying
it.
to check in, and he's saying simplex. I don't know if you might not be hearing him, but I'm hearing him.
RNY683. No, I'm not hearing him at all, but that's Darrell in Schaeferstown, I believe.
Where's Schaeferstown?
Hey, I've got Daryl checked in
Pennsylvania.
there, WRNY 683.
Maybe it is.
Any other stations that would like to check in? New,
Hard to
late,
tell.
or missed? Go for it.
My wife thinks the world's ending.
RN
Because
226.
the two girls that are always awake all night are asleep, and the one that's normally
Okay,
asleep by now is still awake.
WRMU 26.
Oh, yeah.
She's doing something right.
See if you're. Oh, you're okay, Mitch. You're on the list there. All right, thanks. Thanks for checking in. Anybody
By
else?
the way, hi Mike.
New, late,
Saw
or
you on
missed?
YouTube there. I just
Go for it.
didn't get a chance to say hi yet.
Oh yes, hi Mike.
649, John, you had a
I
double
wasn't
there.
looking at the screen.
The other person wants to try again. It was actually a double that I pulled out of there that I could hear.
Waiting on that double. Go for it again, please.
I think that one was, what's his name from Schaefer's down there. He's not running a tone, but he is coming direct.
How is that guy hearing
That's
him direct? if he says up on
WRNY
the tone?
683. Anybody else? New, late, or missed? Please check in now.
Or if he is running a tone, it's not the right one.
If you like, I have the input frequency on with no tone. So if anybody's trying to transmit with no tone, I'll still hear it here.
Right.
Oh, so that guy's
We'll
probably
call
doing the
once
same
again
thing.
for new, late, or
And
missed station.
the radio I'm receiving
So,
on, that one
hang
I
in
have
there
no
if
tone
you
on the
want to check
receive.
in.
So if anybody's
And we'll go
transmitting
now
on
to
that
a round of
frequency,
comments.
I'll hear it, not just the
So,
repeater.
Mitch in McSherrystown there, WMR.
Is that the guy that said that he was just going to
Any
listen
comments
tonight?
I
that
don't
you
know.
talked about earlier? Because he may not have a rig.
On the way back working
Yeah.
in, and actually
Yeah,
able to
rig.
get just north of the Westminster Airport tonight.
Westminster
Hey,
Airport.
great. Good to hear from you.
Good shot.
Yeah, Maryland.
See, Chris in Dillsburg,
Maryland.
That's on a little bit of a crest up there
Your comments.
near,
He's doing better than us, Jim.
Just wanted to say hello
Yeah.
to everybody on the net
At
tonight.
least I'm not the only one in this
I also
hole.
had the ladybug problem on Sunday that you were talking about Monday night, Sunday and Monday. That went away with the wind we've had, and just wanted to say hello and good evening and enjoying the weather, and thank you for running the net, sir.
Yeah, you gotta like those ladybugs. Yes. Good. Thanks. Thanks, Chris. WREK 307. Brian, your comments.
307. Well, if anybody sees my HT charger, I could really use it. I apparently took it to the beach with me, and I can't find it. But besides that, I hope everybody fared well in the wind that we had yesterday. That nor'easter was a doozy here in Holly. We didn't lose any tree branches, but it had a heck of a lot of gusts. So I guess that's it. Back to you.
it's funny because this time I didn't get a lot of wind. I mean, the
I
trees
think
were doing
you
this
guys
stuff,
down
but
in
not
the
like making
valley
things
there in
fall.
Holly had more wind than I did up here. It was windy, but I think it was probably windier where you were or are. Okay, Josh and Tish, WQYX 334. Any comments from you guys tonight?
No. Hey, say something about the live stream.
WQIX 334. Nothing much here. Picked up a new tower to put up here picked that up Friday night. So I'll be getting another tower put up here at home and hopefully be able to get the beam here out of my attic and onto that tower with the rotor, hopefully. See how that goes. But got my tilt base came today, so that'll be good. Other than that, not a whole lot else going on. Be heading back over to the park again Saturday, spending most of the day over there for campsite decoration judging and costume judging. So that'll be fun. But other than that, I don't have anything else. I'll throw it back to net control from WQIX 334.
He didn't listen to you, Jim.
I know. What's up with
Your
that?
assignment there at the park.
Ah.
That does sound interesting.
Gotta
Sounds like
tap
fun.
my antenna.
And,
I I got a rotor control box that matches that rotor that's on the tower.
Outside, over the rotor.
I'll sell it to you for $10.
Did you put a rotor on it?
I have a rotor and a control box.
Okay,
Brand
Jeff,
new, sitting
thanks.
over here in a box. Have been sitting here since March of last year.
One of the like the one that's on there now, or is it different style?
I think it's
Do you
different.
have any comments this evening?
Yeah,
I haven't even
beat,
taken it out of the box yet.
can't beat the brand new.
Just glad to be back on the net and listening to everything. Sorry I've been gone. I was hospitalized with COVID. I'm slowly, but
At least I
steadily
think
getting
it's still over here. Maybe I should check.
Be a good idea. Be a
It's with
bad
that
idea.
book that fell down.
Hey, we could talk
Thank you,
about
and
it
it's
now.
very good to have
Yeah.
you back. I see the last you checked in was August 18th.
Is that a martini in
Yeah,
that glass
welcome
right there?
back. Great. All righty.
glass?
Let's see.
The one
How
on
about
the
it, Steve? WQAD 551.
ice sculpture there by the chair.
Yes, that would be
There's a martini shaken, not stirred, no olives.
on the rocks.
Quite a few weeks here, seems like every
It
other
is
day
Ice Castle.
lately, so we can't quite get everything done outside we want to get done. Oh well, that's just the way the weather goes, so I guess there's not much we can do about it. WQAD 551 back to next control.
You guys know of anyone that wants to buy a
I
Bohan
hear
radio?
you. We've got a lot
You
of
have
rain,
8 of them for sale.
over the last couple of months.
Give or take.
Far different than last summer.
Okay.
All righty.
So,
WRCH
the
578. Mike,
American versions of these radios, you can force them to transmit out of band by setting the offset.
578. Ladybugs were still
Well,
out.
they
full
took care
swing
of that
today.
with the
Like every time I
Bofan.
open a door to go outside, 3 or 4 of them
I tried.
sleep indoors. Throughout the day, I got my whole
It's easier said than done.
running around vacuuming
Put a
those
set
Boss,
it back.
can you
Is that
buy
right?
them now?
ladybugs up to the ceiling. Yeah, they didn't have any rain yesterday. I guess everybody else was getting rain, but it got cloudy, windy.
100 foot of
Yeah,
rotor
didn't-
cable?
Didn't get a drop of rain here. I went down
That's
to Tawny.
22.4.
And it was raining down there, raining to the north of me, but yeah, it was dry
It
here.
disappeared.
Did lose
I know
one
it did. I
tree
got the box in
on
front of
the
me.
other property, just about
It's
a
there.
50
Oh,
mile down.
yeah. Okay, I know what you're
Big
talking about.
old guys, elm tree died like 15, 20 years ago. That thing was like
My phone down.
I don't know, probably close to 2 feet diameter. It's fine. The wind was finally enough, and it gave up the ghost and fell over. So I got to go
Even has remote
chop
control.
that thing up sometime before I go mow again, because I got twigs and sticks everywhere
12 memory
now up
positions,
there.
too.
It was good seeing everybody that showed up for the Ham Fest, and for just if anybody's curious that went to the Ham Fest and was wondering why we couldn't get inside the building because they were supposed to be set up inside the building. Tom over on the 2-1 repeater, 2-meter repeater in Harrisburg got in contact with the guy that runs that. The guy from the was it VFW or American Legion? I think it was VFW. The guy that was supposed to show up at 4:30 in the morning with the keys to open up the building had a serious health event. I'm not sure whether he didn't go into details, didn't want to get into that guy's personal life, but it was something serious. They had to go to the hospital, and that's why they couldn't get in. The key holder ended up being rushed to the hospital. So for the Winterfest and from now on, they're going to give the I guess the president of the club a key to that building. So the club member will have.
Why didn't somebody go to the hospital and get
have to worry about that
from the
happening
guy?
again. That's all I got, John. Send it back over to
I
you.
mean, this is a ham fest. So, like, seriously. No, I hope he's okay. Like, that's no joking
A
matter.
number of interesting tidbits
Yeah.
there.
You could have done it with
Yeah,
your camera.
definitely more than one person ought
Yeah.
to have the key.
Take the GoPro along.
And yeah, they're ladybugs.
Venture to the local hospital to get the keys to save the ham
Trying to
fest.
find where they're
There you go.
gonna spend the winter.
You can put your Superman cape on and
Okay,
everything.
Mike,
That's
let's
right.
see. How about it, Steve? Mechanicsburg, WRAM 626. Your comments.
Or he could be Captain Underpants.
Forgot I
Good evening,
had
John.
these
Everyone on the net
connectors
tonight. Thanks for hosting this net,
from when we
John.
took that tower down,
Actually, I got
Jim.
a chance to sell the
Yeah.
one
Oh,
radio.
yeah.
Here's 3 end connectors. I need a new end connector on my cable.
There you go.
Venture,
I got a
save
T
one
connector
video
that I need to
pop
give
up
back
the
to you.
pod.
spent some time with
I
Bob
was
and
just going to get
Kathy,
another one and not worry about it.
watching Joe pop up the tweet.
I was just gonna have to give you money for it.
Other than that, just trying to
I
relax
paid like
and,
$1
hope
for
I'll
it. I'm
get
not
some
that worried about it.
antennas up on a roof. I know Joe's been counting the days.
Mike said the guy's okay. He
February
went
of
home later
66.
that
Back
day.
to you, John.
So good.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Yeah. I kind of feel
I'd
bad.
like the comment of Joe there at the farm. But yeah, more
So
antennas.
Jim, all them
Sure.
bale fangs would work.
Okay, thanks, Steve.
Is
Dave,
your
at
boss
Level
making you pay for them,
WRC
or are you just trying to
627.
sell
Your comment.
Well, I'm hoping they can get returned. But yeah, I can talk to you afterwards.
Did he call me?
Well, I guess Dave must
Yeah.
take a
Yeah.
walk. So
Shut up, John.
can barge right in there anytime because I'm sure he's still around.
Go ahead, Dave.
Hope he hasn't disappeared into that sinkhole. Bob and Kathy, WRAC 649. Go for it.
Yeah, I'm here anyway.
Any comments?
Nothing, but I do have to sympathize with people that have 10 million of those crazy Japanese ladybugs, because apparently we looked them up, and they're attracted to white stuff. So they're like they really do anything white. So they hit my motor home van up, and then they hit
Usually
the
you don't have
downspout.
any comments, but yet you give a
Say the way
comment.
you kill them is you just squirt water out of them. So I spent about a half an hour squirting water about them.
Anyone
And now
copy that?
they're going somewhere else. I
Yeah.
have no idea. Anyway,
I had to ask him
I'm
after
sure you
he's
guys
done.
are all wonderful, having a good time with this kind of temperature, because I know you all like it that much cooler. Me, I happen to be I was born way south of the Mason-Dixon line. So anyway.
Yeah, that's a far better.
Good night, everybody, and hope you all having a safe and healthy time. WRCB.
Not saying that they're both not good, but that will definitely do it better.
Okay, Dave. That's interesting. I didn't know that just squirting water on those bad boys would get rid of them. But it sounds like if they all left the side of your van or camper, or whatever it is you have there, that it must work.
And it was ridiculous. We just have to sit there and squirt them. That's all. Just
Now
knocking them
moving on to
down.
Bob and Kathy.
Anyway,
WRAC
about Rob,
Go for it.
I don't remember.
I missed my call.
Not a whole lot there to say, John. Did go to that ham fest and was a little disappointed. There were some things I needed to fix up my antenna that I wasn't able to get. And of course, Joe talked me into buying a radio that I probably shouldn't have bought, but I bought it anyhow to make sure I had it. But
Joe didn't.
other
Sure,
than
it
that,
took a lot of arm
just,
twisting.
hope everybody stays safe there. I'm going to turn it over here to Unit 2.
I think I looked at every table there about 8 times just to be sure I looked at everything.
Picked up a Yaesu. That's YAES.
Thank everybody for checking in.
FT.
We might
I think it's
just
M
do,
7250.
for next
$250.
month, and I'm thinking maybe on the 14th of November, because I will be
You can't
away
find them
the
anymore.
weekend after.
Nobody.
Should be that
We
weekend.
usually do Hosses and Mechanics.
That's the weekend I
but
think
if
I have to go to
anybody
Corning.
else has another place, let me know. I am working on our main.
How about
sheet.
Hosses in
If
Carlisle?
anybody wants a list of it or a copy of it, just
There's
message
the
me or
control
text
box.
me, and I'll send
Maybe.
it to you, but I will need your email address. That's
Yeah,
pretty much
it's sort of
John.
happening.
That's it.
Ooh, nice.
Uh-oh.
What'd you pay for that?
I don't
Glad
remember
you're
because
coming
I
up there
got
with
it back in,
the
Hey,
November
we got-
for our next,
Hey,
I think it was back
together.
in March of last year.
Location to be
Been
announced.
sitting here since.
We got
Okay,
Tom
What are you gonna do
Jr.
with it?
good, very good. Well, let's see. On Bob,
We,
I
we got
didn't,
we got
know
Tom's
that
stunt
you
double.
actually needed parts for it. I know last week I hear that the cable attached to it came out from rotating it. So I guess it was more than that. Go on to John there in Parksburg at WQYW 673.
Yes, good evening. This is WQYW 673. Hope everyone's doing well. I myself am enjoying the cooler weather, and we have gotten some rain, so our old grass keeps growing. But it is bringing down leaves, and hopefully we can.
You know what we need to come up with?
Anyway,
We need a punchline.
I will let you take it back, John. You do a great
like
job with this,
if they don't find you handy, or if they don't find you handsome, at least they find you handy.
Get together.
Red green.
Yeah, that is an awesome show.
673 on the side. Thanks,
I
everyone.
love that show.
He was still making episodes all the way up to the last a couple years.
John,
here.
thank you. Thanks for your comments
He's even
there.
doing live tours.
Now, I'm not sure, but let's just try it anyway. How about it, Daryl? WRNY 683. You got that BL tune going yet?
Doesn't sound like it.
All right, let's move on there.
You can do something like "To Be Far."
WRJ 728.
To be
Josh?
far.
Josh,
But
Where
To
were
be
you,
far.
Josh?
728. Not a whole lot going on here, John.
hang on.
you completely missed it.
I can only. I have the radio's really loud in my ear.
Well,
To be far.
To be far.
To be far.
To be far.
The next couple of days, or over the next couple of days, probably into the weekend, kids are going to be out trick-or-treating. I know Mechanicsburg and Upper Allen is tomorrow evening.
And don't forget the handyman secret weapon, duct tape.
Schedule it.
Thanks, Mike.
So just keep an eye out for the kids because they're going to be crisscrossing the streets and they're not going to be looking for you. That's all.
That's right, Mike.
Now imagine if Benford Tools made radios.
Oh,
We would have the Benford 6100 series handheld radio.
Definitely good advice.
More power.
with a 5,000 watt amplifier attached to your back.
Nuclear power.
I like the episode where they had the ISS and they did the Tim Allen grunt from space.
Yeah.
Watch, we're gonna get hit with the copyright at the end of this.
Yeah, we're just enjoying this nicer weather and trying to get some stuff done outside. I guess that's all I got. Thanks again for that, Josh.
Yep, trying to get some things done, and but have more pleasant temperatures to do it in. Anyway, your signal was fading in and out, but 95% of it all, I heard no problem, but it would fade away, then come right back. Alrighty, WRER 765. Mike, Carlisle, your comments.
Yeah, that has to be my favorite one. Mike.
WRER 765.
If they don't find you handsome, at least they'll find you handy.
Yeah, today I brought
Why my
home,
wife keeps me around, she said.
a ton of wood pellets and stacked, what was it, 2,160 pounds.
Not too lucky, Josh.
Not much to look at, but I can fix stuff.
Ready for that.
Well, yeah, you jump out of the driver's seat of the truck and you disappear.
I know.
If you went running through the yard, you could be like, out of my way, they're after me, Lucky Charms.
We'll see how that pans out, but on the way I'm ready.
Just trying to save my pot of
Thanks
gold.
for running the net, John. Back to you.
He is the leprechaun.
Well, glad to
Just
hear about
slightly
all the
misplaced his gold.
I am waiting the installation of a new.
Wait, no, the gold turned into a 991A.
It was ordered back in April. They finally got it in, and now it's a matter of them getting a vehicle together to get up the mountain so that they can install it.
Why is Steven being so
So I've been
quiet?
operating off of one 1,000 watt space heater.
Like,
I haven't had the
do you not have anything decent to say? So you got to keep yourself muted, or?
Okay, thanks, Mike. Moving on to Colonel.
Like-
No, I'm good.
Oh, he talked.
66. Go for it.
Where's your brother at tonight?
I don't know. I sent him a message. Never got an answer from him.
Good evening, John.
Telling you, he's passed out on the
Not
couch.
much happening here.
Probably.
He said, I heard Jim's going to be there. I'm not
And
going.
my wife said something about I've
Out on
already
Tom's couch?
talked to him once, so I need to take it off.
Hey.
So, I don't know.
Whatever floats your boat.
Said something to that
Hey,
effect.
there's a such thing about too much couch talk, and a fella ought to be aware of it.
Everybody watch out for Joe because we know he'll be trick or treating. So, anyway, back to you, John. Thanks for taking it. At
I don't like this thing. It's acting stupid.
Hey, well, you'll have to try and take that costume off, I guess. Keep the wife happy. And speaking of Joe, hey, in Union Deposit, WRDJ 976. Go for your comments, Joe.
Yeah, 976. Well, I want to say
Josh is playing with his rotor right now.
I never made Bob buy anything, let alone a radio.
He likes playing with his
We
rotor.
went out to Hamfest, and the guy
Just needs a bigger hammer.
and he had one radio that Bob's been looking for 2 years. 2 years. He only had one. Dave had his sights on it, and he was going to get it, and then Bob found that out. Well, Bob bought himself a radio, and he's happy he bought the radio. He wanted that radio for 2 years.
I don't even know what that radio is. Is it like 2 and 440 or what?
And,
Yeah, it's a 50 watt,
I didn't
2440, and it can go Mars mod, so it can cover GMRS.
Will it do sideband or is it just FM?
No, it's FM.
Saturday,
And however, that one, correct me if I'm wrong,
would like to take a risk.
Josh, that one does digital, right? C4FM, I think.
They do make good protection.
I don't know where Josh
So
is.
anybody that wants a really
Blink your eyes if you can hear us.
you give it a good home or whatever. Just, I hate
Anyway, so that was a heck of a deal. They're selling, they don't make it anymore. And Yaesu apparently is draining out their inventory, and when they hit zero,
I probably won't be there.
they now
That's
have
right.
released a new FM
Anyway,
only full band 50 watter
they're getting there.
called the 6000R.
And they're getting heavy, so I guess that's their way of getting ready for
Be
winter.
right back.
And it always seems like
So that just hit the streets. It's selling for $319.95.
going on. I don't know why that is or what they do, but they always seem to have something going on with them too. But other than that, John, thanks for running the net, and it sounds like a pretty good outcome. And we are being left alone by the Kia, and he must have dislocated his finger or something, which is a good thing. And the weather is great. WRDJ 976 back in net control.
Thank you, Joe. Thanks for all your comments. And Simon in Mechanicsburg, WROH 620.
All ready for
Mike,
the
do you have
mast
any
now.
comments for us tonight?
All right.
Except for the wiring.
Reassembly.
You're gonna paint that tower, right?
I'm gonna have to at some point.
Yeah, I was gonna say you want to get it nice and shiny.
Buff it.
The part that's going in the concrete's nice and shiny.
Was it brand new?
Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you. And,
You better spray that down with
okay.
what's its name? Seal.
Pam
And,
cooking
now
spray.
time to ask if there's any new
Spray it down
things
with Flex Seal before you drop it in the hole there.
or any that I missed.
Josh.
Hey, Josh, look at the YouTube comments.
Please check in now.
WRCJ 532.
Look at Leroy's. You know what that is.
KA6 LMS.
Oh, yeah.
You don't know what that is,
Very
Jim?
good. Thank you. Good to hear from you. Any other new?
I knew Josh did because he did the
Like
contest.
to check in?
Oh, did you?
I have a certificate with that on it.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
512 Brian.
I'm not familiar with that one.
LMS is the name of
Okay,
the show.
Brian, got you. Thanks for checking in.
Is that the Tough Man contest or
Anybody else?
Last man standing.
Now, there you go, Steven.
Okay. Yeah, I did the W.
43, Josh, New Oxford, checking in
I
late.
don't remember.
No
I have
comment.
to look at the log.
I remember correctly, they set it up as a club so they could get that call.
Hey, Josh, we got you there.
Yep.
Back on the active list.
And almost everybody on the set has their amateur license.
Exactly.
Check in, please do so
And
now.
they would sit there between shoots and use it too.
Mhm.
That's crazy that they do that.
Oh, it was phenomenal.
In fact, Tim Allen's involved, and he's a ham operator.
Well, hey, that shouldn't surprise you. He's a ham anyway.
Yeah, the radio that you saw on the sitting on his desk in the show was the actual radio on the set that they would use.
Yeah,
it was actually hooked up in a working radio.
Any other stations, new, late,
It
or
had the
missed?
antennas in the
On the
in
roof.
the rafters in the building.
Yeah,
No, they
and
had
on
them
the
on the
roof.
roof. They was up on the roof.
Yeah, and in the first season, I think it was the producer was
Wasn't it?
the only one that was licensed. In between shoots, if they weren't in that room, he'd be in there on the radio.
Like it's
Wasn't Patsy Cline
1:41
ham operator also?
and a half coming up on that.
I don't know that.
And this
You know,
concludes
Joe Walsh
the set
is.
of the
Yeah,
South
Joe
Central
Walsh is.
Pennsylvania GMRS group.
He's got a great.
Thank you for your
He's got a lot of-
participation.
I think it's Collins.
Network check-in is
He's
Wednesday,
got a lot of
November
old
3rd.
as
type
well as the
radios.
Our next get-together will be on the 14th of November. Location to be announced, but you can
Oh yeah, Mike
put that on
posted
your
that.
calendar. The
He
14th.
had a clean sweep
November.
for the KA6 LMS
And,
contest.
let's see,
Even
our
made
next
satellite
Next
contact.
check-in is
Good
Wednesday,
job, Mike.
November 3rd. I guess I did say that. The repeater is now returned to its usual use.
All right, see if we can actually time this correctly now.
RBW 501.
Better if it didn't.
Thanks, everyone, and have a fantastic week.
Good night, John.
Bye, live show.
Bye, John. Bye, live.
He did it correctly,
Yeah,
ladies
later,
and
Mike.
gentlemen. Every week after we would log off, then Josh would say bye to the web. So we got it right this time.
Bye,
Anyways.
YouTube.
Thanks all for joining online. Shout out to everyone who's watching. Please get in the comments, join us if you're interested in joining and want to join the show. By all means, send me a message and we'll get you in here. So 7-3s, have a good night, and that's it. We'll see you later.
Bye bye.